Segment 1. Setup, Sky Context, and Initial Observations. Many of these anomalies can be attributed to flying insects and birds, many to man-made aircraft such as planes, jets, rockets, and satellites. But not all these anomalies have a simple terrestrial explanation. Since the dawn of mankind, we have looked to the heavens. Tonight, we return to the dry desert air of Sun City West, Arizona, under a clear sky washed in heat and ancient silence. The northeast horizon yawns open like a secret, one that only those who watch closely might catch whispering back. Between 9 p.m. and 10:55 p.m., with a light breeze brushing in from the northeast, the sky above Arizona played host to a dance few would ever notice, but we were watching, and what we saw defied simple classification. Using a full-spectrum infrared camera set to livestream in real time, we scanned the open, dark, deep canvas of indigo and starlight. The camera faced northeast, drawing its frame along the celestial curve that includes the constellations Cygnus, Lyra, and Draco. Vega, one of the brightest stars in the summer sky, burned cold and white near the zenith. The summer triangle hung directly above, flanked by Deneb and Altair, marking the borderlands between known and unknown. Segment 2. Known aircraft and tandem flyers. In the first hour of the recording, we observed two familiar travelers, commercial jets, high and distant, their navigation lights blinking in the infrared spectrum. The first moved from east to west, clearly defined by its red and green wingtip lights, with a bright tail strobe flaring in rhythm. The second flew a separate arc, its posture and profile identical. Textbook aircraft signatures. Both were logged as confirmed jets. Minutes later, the camera picked up two faint lights moving in tandem, high altitude, steady, and silent. Their distance from each other never wavered. Their course was unwavering. No flicker, no variation. These were likely satellites, possibly part of a dual orbit system. A Starlink pair or a scientific satellite cluster? Perhaps. But their precision was almost eerie, ES if tethered by something more than orbit. Logged as high-altitude tandem flyers, satellite class. Segment 3, the streak and the arrival of the triangle. Then there was the streak. Appearing for only a fraction of a second, a narrow line cut across the sky, faint and fast. No tail, no glow, no heat signature. Too faint for a meteor and lacking the burn of space debris. This object gave no indication of propulsion or origin, a ghost across the black. A fast mover, not linear. It bent, looped, then vanished. Logged as fast-moving anomaly, streak class, unresolved. And then came the moment that silenced even our breath. At approximately 10:41 p.m., behind the soft veil of high-altitude cirrus clouds, a shape entered the frame. It was brief. It was distant. But it was unmistakable. Triangular. A structured craft moved with incredible velocity behind the upper cloud layer, eye suggesting extreme altitude and possibly suborbital speed. There were no lights, no strobing, no blinking, no red, no green, no white, just a silent dark geometry gliding behind the sky's skin and then gone. Segment 4. Classification and analysis of the triangular craft. Not a flare, not a blur, a presence. The object bore no resemblance to conventional aircraft. It did not match the earlier jets. It exhibited no heat bloom, no sonic disruption, and no reflection that would explain its brief but complete visibility. And most telling, it was entirely absent of the blinking FAA-required light systems. The triangular shape was too crisp to be a lens flare, too stable to be a bird, and too deliberate to be a bug or debris. This was not within the norm of explained phenomena. It did not enter the sky. It punched through it, like something skipping across dimensions. We have classified this object under the name High Altitude Fast Mover, Triangular UAP class. These types of sightings have been increasing globally. Triangular craft seen without sound, without vapor trail, often hovering or darting silently, just beyond reach. What separates this sighting is its altitude, its lack of visible propulsion, and its brief intersection with our world caught not by eye, but by infrared. Segment 5, Wrap Up, Witness Appeal, and Call to Action. Back on Earth, the desert remained quiet. No sonic boom, no air traffic interference, no alerts. Whatever this was, it came and went like a secret whisper between stars. Tonight's conditions were ideal for scanning. Clear skies, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, 9% humidity, and a steady northeast breeze of just 3 miles per hour. No interference, no obstruction, just sky and watchers. We remind you, all stills were extracted from real-time live video, not altered, not time-lapsed, and not manipulated post-capture. These are documentary frames, captured through the lens of a highly sensitive instrument tuned to see what human eyes miss. So what did we see? Commercial jets? Accounted for. Satellite pairings? Plausible. A brief streaking anomaly? Unexplained. And a triangular craft at high altitude with no lights, no trail, and velocity beyond expectation, confirmed as anomalous. At Anomaly Sky Scanner, we log what we see. We do not leap to conclusions. We ask better questions. But tonight, the sky didn't just speak, it shouted. If you've seen similar objects, triangular craft, silent fast movers, or high-altitude anomalies, leave a comment below. Share your coordinates, your conditions, your timestamp. We're not just scanning the skies. We're connecting a global network of observers. Please subscribe, comment, and share. Anomaly Sky Scanner, and because something is watching, and now so are we.